me just share my screen. So can you guys see my screen now? Hello? Kita nyo na ba yung screen ko?
Opo, sir.
Okay, sige. Alright, so let's start with... Wala. Let's start with augmented reality first. Okay, so... Okay, there is a chat. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, so augmented reality. Okay, what is augmented reality? So probably you guys already know this one, and then most of you are already, or most of us are already experiencing this one without realizing that it's actually augmented reality. Okay, so augmented reality, or in short, it's AR, is a term for real-world environment whose elements are augmented by computer-generated information. Okay, like for example, our uh, camera in our smartphone can be used for ARs already. Like for example, snapshot wherein there's an overlapping filter, or there's an overlapping, uh, let's say, funny figures or funny faces. Okay, wherein it customizes your face into, let's say, a frog, into a it could be anything actually, as long as there's an overlapping thing on that, let's see, camera, that's already augmented reality. Okay, so augmented reality is a result of using technology to superimpose information. Okay, so it could be anything. So, uh, don't get me wrong when it's the superimposing. So it could be sound. Okay, wherein in reality we're not really hearing that sound. Okay, it's coming from our, let's see, phone. Okay, so it most commonly, of course, is images. Okay, so if it's being superimposed into our camera, okay, or a text, that's already augmented reality. Okay, so picture the monetary report on the Iron Man style of interactivity. Like for example, this one. So in reality, uh, this person, or this Iron Man, doesn't really have this one in reality. Okay, this one is coming from, let's say, in a big screen. Okay, wherein it feels like it's in front of here. Okay, parang nagiging three dimension, okay, or three dimension holograms yung nasa harapan niya. But in reality, it doesn't exist. Okay, so here's a reality versus augmented. So in reality, we don't have anything, but there is a superimposed picture. Okay, something like this. This one is already augmented pictures. Okay, or augmented, or digitally superimposed picture. So another thing when it comes to augmented reality is the position and orientation. So we can program this one, this position and orientation of user or target are necessary to superimpose objects precisely. Like for example, if it detects maybe the sky in the figure, so as you guys can see, this one is detecting that this is a person, and then the other pictures, let's say the red one, is just an object. Okay, so this one is actually super difficult. Like for example, this one has the same shape with the human, okay, but this is not a human since this is just a sculpture. Okay, so you must have a, let's see, additional sensor to detect that this one is a person and this one is just an object. Okay, and then more example of this one is on the geolocalization. Okay, so you can use augmented reality to picture out what's in front of this viewing angle. Okay, and then the things that it can see, let's say, for example, this building, that building, and so on and so forth. And then just by getting that data that it's being captured, maybe you can use that one to locate that location. Okay, so yeah, that's the techniques or the usage when it comes to augmented reality. Okay, so we call this one image recognition, and then the other one is geolocalization. Okay, so here's a short history. Okay, but I will not discuss all of them anymore. So let's just start from the uh, when was this one was founded. So this was founded at year 1968. So this was the first head-mounted ER display. And then this one became famous when Google, let's say the Google company, let's say supported or innovated more when it comes to augmented reality. So this one started the Google Glass or Google technology, okay, wherein they have some applications that you can explore to experience this augmented reality. Okay, so that's way back 2014. And then this one was became famous way back 2018, 2017, but I don't know what happened. Suddenly, the augmented reality or the virtual reality doesn't prosper that much, maybe due to uh, some competencies. Like for example, our smartphone can be used for augmented reality as it's already has its own features. Like for example, if you're going to buy a 5,000 what do you call this one binocular thing that you're going to use as your headset to experience this augmented reality, uh, we already have some lesser products, like for example using a cardboard. So I think dun yung para naging downfall nila. So instead of uh, yung device na yun mismo, so gumamit na lang sila ng cardboard and then place you can place there your smartphone and then you can use that one as your camera to capture some images, and then you can superimpose those images that's being captured. Okay, so I think kaya dahil hindi siya masyadong pumatok hanggang ngayon. Okay, dahil expensive. Okay, and then hanggang 2017 lang dito. But yeah, the most important thing pa rin here is when the Google uh, took over, or let's say innovated more when it comes to augmented reality, since mas naging kilala sila when Google started having more products with this one. Okay. All right, so let's go over with the short history 50 years ago when it comes to augmented reality. So when was augmented reality invented? So it's like I mentioned a while ago. So this was invented way back 1968 with this person, Ivan Sutherland. So this is a development of the first head-mounted display system. However, the term augmented reality wasn't coined until 1990 by Boeing researcher Tim Cottle. So even though the idea was already established way back 1968, okay, so the term augmented reality wasn't actually started from this year. Okay, they didn't, let's say, parang hindi nag-register sa mga tao na, ang tawag dito is augmented reality. Okay. So naging official lang, okay, this term augmented reality at year 1990. Okay. So by a Boeing researcher by and Tim Caudle. Okay. So the technology has come a long way with a growing list of use cases of AR or augmented reality. So hanggang sa gumamit na rin yung NASA, okay, na gumamit sila ng mga simulations to immersive marketing experiences. Augmented reality makes tasks easier and definitely more fun. Okay, so marami pang ibang companies like Samsung, okay, LG. So actually, all of the companies parang inadapt nila tong technology na to, and then they apply this one somehow on their products. Okay. So during 1960s and 70s, so we already have this kind of setup. So this is the first head-mounted uh, augmented reality device. Okay, so ganito siya. Okay, so eto siguro yung si Mr. Ivan Sutherland. So hindi ko lang ma-search kung ano yung itsura niya. But this is the device that he created. Okay, so this person is a professor in Harvard and a computer scientist at the same time. And then he's the one who created this first head-mounted display, the Sword of Damocles. Okay, so I don't know where this one came from, but this is his uh, uh, the name of his invention. Okay, the Sword of Damocles. So yeah, pretty interesting. So the user experience computer-generated graphics that enhance their sensory perception of the world. Okay, so may mga wires pa to. So syempre, lahat pa noon is via wire. Hindi pa to via Bluetooth or via Wi-Fi. Okay. So may mga malalaki pa ang mga wires yan. Ito, yung nasa likod niya. Okay. And then at 1974, Mr. Myron Kruger, okay, so started having a research when it comes to placing a video, okay, wherein he'll come up with this one wherein he'll be able to provide a video which is in silhouette, okay, so black and white. So para lang tong uh, like animation, but in reality, that person was actually moving, and then it's being uh, black and white by the device. Okay. So, ito yung parang ginagamit niya, parang meron siyang blackboard, okay, wherein para mas makapag-focus ka sa text, naging white na lang yung person, and then this one is his blackboard, wherein ito lang yung parang magiging focus mo. Okay, so parang ito yung ginamit nila for a way of teaching before. Okay, so we call this one interactive experience. Well, maybe for the first time, but sa ngayon, I think parang parehas na rin lang siya sa kung ano man yung meron tayo ngayon. Okay, ang meron lang dito is black and white. Okay, so parang may blackboard siya, pero ngayon ang gamit natin is whiteboard. But anyway, so parang nagamit lang siya for uh, teaching, okay, way back 1974. If you want to check the video, so you can search this one, okay, or you can just copy this one and then check this on YouTube. Okay. And then 80s and 90s, so medyo ganun pa rin. Pero ito yung meron na tayong parang hologram, okay. Ito na yung parang nagiging reality na talaga yung nasa harapan natin. Like for example, this man, okay. So 1990, about yung researcher coined the term augmented reality. And then 1992, Louis Rosenberg, a researcher in the USAF Armstrong Research Lab, created virtual fixtures, okay, which was one of the first fully functional augmented reality systems. So though before yung 1968, meron ng idea, hindi pa siya ganun talaga kaganda. Okay, parang 2D pa rin lahat. Hanggang sa dumating itong year 1992, coming from this man, Louis Rosenberg. So he was able to create a complete hologram, a 3D hologram, okay, as you guys can see right here. So parang ito na yung dream come true ng augmented reality. Okay, so as you guys can see right here, I don't know how you call this one, pero parang shape siya ng cone, and then ayan, 3D siya na pwede niya sigurong paikot-ikutin with using those handle that he is holding right now. Okay? And then 1994, ito yung first na ginamit siya sa theater presentation. Okay? So Miss Julie Martin, okay, a writer and producer, brought augmented reality to the entertainment industry for the first time with theater production titled Dancing in Cyberspace. Okay, so mag-isa lang siya dito, pero the show featured acrobats dancing alongside projected virtual objects on the physical stage. So parang gumamit siguro sila ng napakalaking magandang screen wherein I don't know, maybe it seems real, okay, while she's dancing, para meron siyang kasama doon sa tabi niya. Okay, but in reality, it's just a projected virtual objects. Okay, so this one was year 1994. And then 1998, so I don't know if you guys have already heard this one. So we have this so-called virtual first and 10 graphic system. So even me, since hindi kasi ako nagbe-baseball, this one actually came from uh, baseball ba to? Okay. Pero yata, sa pagkakaalala ko, baseball field to. And then we have this yellow yard marker. Okay? Wherein, wala talaga to. Okay? Sa mga nanonood, meron ito, pero sa physical world, wala talaga. Ang meron lang is itong blue line dito. Okay. So I don't know what is this one for. Okay. But if you guys would like to check the video, okay, so you can visit this one. Okay. So this one is a uh, parang impose or superimpose a line on this video or on this picture. Okay, so the system is still used today, although admittedly more advanced than it was in the late 90s. Viewers have become accustomed to the yellow line marker and the other additional graphics. So most don't even know that this is a form of AR technology. Okay, and then we have here the parang first simulation, okay, na pwede kang mag, ang tawag dito, mag-fly, okay, ng sarili mong jet or airplane. So 1999, NASA created a hybrid synthetic vision system of their X-38 spacecraft. And then the system leveraged AR technology to assist in providing better navigation during their test flights. Okay. So in reality, blanco lang talaga to and then nagpa-practice sila. Okay. And then sinuperimpose lang nila yung screen mismo ng airplane na to. Okay. So while he or she is driving this airplane, so meron siya manakitang mga ito additional like infos. I don't know where are those for since hindi pa ako nakapagpalipad and I think wala pa naman nakapagpalipad. Pero yeah, those are just superimposed pictures to help the pilot. Okay. So the augmented reality component displayed map data right on the pilot's screen. Okay. And year 2000, okay, Hirokazu Kato developed an open source software library called AR Toolkit. So until now, this one is still being used. Though marami na nadagdag, marami na ring nabago, and then marami na ring mga additional ibang libraries na ginagamit ko yun. Pero isa ito sa mga nauna. Okay. We call this one AR Toolkit. So this is a package helps other developers build augmented reality software programs. So the library uses video tracking to overlay virtual graphics on top of the real world. So kung gusto nyong aralin mismo about virtual reality or augmented reality, so this one library is a good library where you can start off. Okay, and then 2003, so we have this Sport Vision enhanced first and 10 graphics. So uh, etong 1990 na to. So they just enhanced that one, this first and 10 graphic to include the feature on the new Sky cam system. So providing viewers with an aerial shot of the field with graphics overlaid on top of it. And then 2009, Esquire magazine used augmented reality in print media for the first time in attempt to make the pages come alive. So ito, sobrang ganda nito, sobrang isa sa mga nakakabilib na augmented reality. So if you're interested, so please check this YouTube link. Okay, so you will see that just by placing your equipment, okay, let's say your device, and then you will see that this man, Mr. Robert Downey Jr., speaking to readers wherein hindi naman talaga siya nagsasalita. Okay, kasi picture lang naman siya. Pero pag tinapat mo na yung device mo or yung cellphone mo maybe, okay, then you will see that he is speaking on a three dimension. Napapaligiran siya ng mga letters, gumagalaw-galaw yung mga yan. So just check this one later on. So this is just a 1 minute video. And then 2013, so inadapt na rin siya ng Volkswagen. Isa sa mga company na nakita yung potential ng augmented reality. Okay. So we call this one mobile augmented reality technical assistance. So though hindi pa siya for driving, pero matutulungan niya yung mismong tao kapag let's say nagkaroon siya ng problema sa machine niya. So just by placing his phone on the manual, and then it will show him a step-by-step procedure on how to fix his car. Okay, so just check this video. This is just a 33-second video. Okay, just to show that they are using augmented reality to fix or to show the parts of his car. Okay, and then 2014, ito na yung parang naging famous na siya kasi parang big step na to, okay, mula sa napakaraming components, napakalaki na headphone or headset na nilalagay mo, okay, and then hanggang sa naging glass na lang siya. Okay, we call this one Google Glass. So it is a pair of augmented reality glasses that users could wear for immersive experience. Okay, so ganyan lang siya kalit, and then merong mga nasusuperimpose na images maybe for navigations like Google Maps, Google Plus, and then any other applications that you can access using this device. Okay. And then 2016, parang nag-start na rin yung Microsoft. So this is also one big company. So I would see that they beat this one, okay, this Google Glass. Okay, so mas okay, mas maraming features at ang HoloLens. So this one is much more bulkier, but this one has much more features. Okay, mas advanced siya sa Google Glass. Okay, way back 2014. So ang disadvantage lang nito is super pricey siya. So that's one thing when it comes to the product of Microsoft. But yeah, if you're a technology enthusiast, so why not? So this is a good investment, to experience uh, augmented reality or virtual reality. Okay. So the headset runs on Windows 10 and is essentially a wearable computer. It also allows users to scan their surroundings and create their own AR experiences. Okay, so again for the video, I'll just visit this link right here. And then 2017, isa to sa mga big application. So sa mga uh, magandang application na nagawa. Okay, so introducing to you the IKEA Place that changed the retail industry forever. So for example, meron kang blank room and then you wanted to imagine what you can buy and then what you can place on that specific site. Okay, like for example, in here you could place a bench, you could place here a refrigerator or anything. Okay, so pwede mong gamitin tong application nila IKEA Place. Okay, wherein you can rotate, you can move, or you can maybe find a smaller device to fit that specific application or device on that or appliances. Okay. Or ano pa ba? Mga ang tawag natin sa mga benches. Basta yung mga yun, yung mga bench, mga upuan, mga tables, furnitures. Okay, yung mga yan. So you can test it on their application. So this app allows customers to virtually preview their home decor options before actually making a purchase. Okay? So hindi ko alam kung bakit hindi siya ginagamit ng karamihan ngayon. Pero this is one good thing. We just with the use of your smartphone, pwede mong parang may imagine yung tamang placement or tamang laki nung gamit na bibilhin mo. Okay, so I hope someone will try to reinvent this one again, since I think hindi siya pumatok. I don't know what happened, but yeah, just visit this link right here, and then you will see that this one is one of a good application that they've created. Okay, and then the future of augmented reality. So hanggang ngayon, as we became increasingly dependent on our mobile devices, the adoption of augmented reality technology will begin to rise. AR software advances will be the way forward, as the overwhelming majority of consumers have a smartphone and already take it out everywhere with them, so making it a convenient medium to bring AR to nearly every consumer. So, just like what I mentioned a while ago, the truth is augmented reality is already used by everyday consumers, by us. They just don't know it, or we are not just maybe aware of it. Okay, AR still seems to be misconstructed or misconstrued rather as to high tech, which is not. Hindi na talaga siya high tech ngayon kasi lahat lahat na ng tao na-access na tong augmented reality. Okay? So this one is example of augmented reality. So wala naman talaga to. So na-superimpose lang siya nung I think they call this one snapshot. So yun, yung may overlapping pictures wherein pag gumalaw ka, susunod din yun. And then kapag dumila ka, yun, haba yung dila mo like, you're like a dog. So parang ganito. Okay, and then additionally, augmented reality hardware is still behind the times. So that's maybe one reason why hindi siya na masyadong nag-prosper dito sa in our technologies, in the world of technologies right now. So that being said, there is a big opportunity for the development of a practical augmented reality headset. So I think kapag nakapag-create na siguro ng super high-tech headset, like it's just a normal glass. Okay, so parang wala lang, okay, gamit lang siya for everyday, pero in reality it charges itself, and then it has a small chip where it can run this augmented reality or virtual reality, and then that's maybe the time that this technology will come in handy. Okay, though wearable tech is slowly becoming the norm. Okay, and as this trend continues, people might be more receptive to AR hardware. So the adaptation of AR tech has to start with the software applications to meet the consumer where they currently are. So to be honest, hanggang ngayon, puro software applications lang actually with the use of smartphone. Ayaw na lang, or wala mismo mag-a-avail kapag, may kasama na siyang, ah, tawag dito, parang, like for example, in order for you to use this, software, you have to buy their, product first. There's a headset of them. Okay, so wala masyado nag-i-invest dun kasi nga hindi naman nila ginagamit yun araw-araw, and, yun na nga, pricey, and then pangmayaman lang. And then mostly, yung, mga software na, magagamit nila is hindi pa gano'n ka-perfect. Okay, so mangilan-ngilan pa lang, hindi katulad nung sa cellphone, maya't maya maraming pakulo, maya't maya mas gumaganda, mas bumibilis. Okay, so, medyo kokonti pa lang yung developer, okay, ng, si hardware and software when it comes to, augmented reality. So AR systems have the following three characteristics. So alam na alam niyo na to. First, it combines real and virtual objects in a real environment, and then it is interactive in real time. Okay, but of course with the, help of other sensors. Okay, and then it registers or aligns real and virtual objects with each other. Okay, so ito na yung mga example ng, AR experiences. So yung nilalaro, nyo, okay, na Pokemon, maybe kung, nalaro nyo 'to dati, so nakita ko lang 'to dati, this one, ah, looks amazing actually, pero, I don't know, maybe, delikado siya kasi yung iba pumupunta pa sa gubat, pumupunta pa sa mismong gitna ng road para lang mahuli yung, Pokemon na yun, okay. So, this is an example of augmented, reality. I think until now, meron pa rin 'tong laro na 'to, okay. So, you should, try this one if you want to experience a game, which, has a technology of, augmented reality, okay. And then this one is a PC with a camera wherein, nagkakaroon siya ng mga grids wherein it's saying that this is a road, and then this kind of color, it detected that this one is a human, okay. And then maybe the pink one, as you guys can see right here, this one is a trolley. Okay, this one is an object. So the same with this one. The pink one, this one is a trolley. Trolley. A bicycle, which is also detected as an object. Okay, and then this one is, an example of head-mounted, display. So maybe, this one is not, moving right now, but, in her, field of view, this one is maybe dancing or moving. Okay. So in order to benefit from it, you need, a dedicated device. So a laptop or computer. So I'm pretty sure that you guys already have this one. And then handheld like smartphone or tables. So I'm pretty sure that, you guys, also already have this one. And then head mounted device. So ito yung nagiging problema. So pwede naman kayo bumili ng mga cheap. Kaso nga lang, dapat, ma-maximize mo yung usage ng head mounted device mo. Like hindi mo lang siya gagamitin for 1 week kasi kung gano'n yung mangyari, sayang yung pera. Kaya siguro yun yung, isa sa mga reason kung bakit, wala masyadong, into, augmented reality since you'll be needing this kind of object. Okay, so the same with smart glasses, which is, much more, expensive. And then, dagdagan mo pa ng mga kailangan mong, let's see, sensors like gesture-based solution like Kinect or Leap Motion para malaman niyang nagmo-move ka talaga. Okay, or let's say, if you want to implement, a certain game, so of course you need a handler. Okay, like yung dalawang, hawak-hawak ng device for you to be able to, let's say, maybe shoot or to jump. Okay, those kind of things. Okay, so time check, still have 3 minutes left. Okay, let's maximize our time. Okay, and then, this is an example of a head-mounted display. Okay, so, alam na alam niyo to, this is like a helmet wherein, meron siyang a glass in front of it. So you can, have a monocular, HMD or a binocular, HMD. So monocular, of course, having one, lens only. Binocular having two lens, for your eye. And then, we have the basic ones, which is a cardboard. So ito yung sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, just by using your cardboard and then using, a mono lens, I mean a monocular, okay, HMD, which is, using the cardboard and then a smartphone. So, parang meron ka ng, augmented reality din. Okay? And then meron din tayong V-Rays, okay, na parang counterpart ng cardboard that you can use for your smartphone. Okay, and then here are the, things that you can, buy Okay, that is available today for the head-mounted devices. So Carl Zeiss or Zeiss VR1 Plus, HTC Vive, Microsoft HoloLens, Oculus VR brought by Facebook, Samsung Gear VR. So ito yung parang lagi yung nakikita. I don't know, maybe they are one of the most uh, affordable, okay, VR that we can buy in the market right now. Then we have Sensix invented the smart goggles, Sony PlayStation VR, and then Sulan Technologies. So I think may mga nadagdag pa, mas marami ng available head-mounted displays nowadays. Okay? So ito yung sinasabi kong cardboard. So just by having a cardboard and then place there your smartphone, you can already experience augmented reality. Just like the same with this HMDs right here. This one is just a practical way or cheaper way in doing it. Okay? So, ito na yung mga head-mounted devices wherein they have their own displays like this one, and then that one. So, compared to this cardboard, this one is like maybe 100 pesos only. You just need this strap wherein you can, plus yung foam pala, okay, yung cotton dito, para hindi masakit sa mukha. So, maybe 100 pesos more or less, and then pwede kang pumulot ng kahit anong karton meron yan sa bahay nyo, and then gawa ka lang neto, and then voila, you already have your own cardboard augmented reality device. Okay, so this one, of course, mas mahal na itong mga to. Okay, and then we have smart glasses. So, this is an optical head-mounted display, or we call this one OHMD, okay, reflecting a projected image as well as allowing the user to see through it. So, alam nyo na to, itong mga ganito. Okay, and then those are example of smart glasses. Anyway, so since we don't have enough time anymore, I will just continue the rest on the part 2. So, goodbye for now and then see you guys later.